Hi, it's Dr. Caroline Brookfield here again to engage you with your creativity to dance into your regret-proof life. We're at the last letter in the acronym D.A.N.C.E. We talked about daydreaming, we talked about ambiguity, novelty, took me a second, curiosity, and our final letter for E is edit later. Ernest Hemingway said, "Write drunk, edit sober." Very deep philosophy, but it actually kind of makes sense neurologically. I don't suggest you go and get drunk to be creative, but if you channel this idea of loosening your inhibitions when you're trying to be creative, we filter so many things before it even leaves our mouth or we put pen to paper. We judge and criticize and analyze our ideas before they're even out in the world. So I encourage you to turn off that critic. If you imagine, Dr. George Land, who is a famous researcher, says, imagine your creative self, your divergent creativity as your gas, and your editing and your critical thinking part of the brain as your brake. They're both really, really important. But do you know what happens when you press both of them at the same time? Well, I do, because I did it in the Kmart parking lot in my parents' car. It's tire squealing, smoke barreling out of the tires. It's called a brake stand, and you go nowhere. You don't want a brake stand in your brain. To avoid it, separate your creative time from your editing time. When you're in creative mode, turn off that critic. Some people find it helpful to do another task to kind of distract the critic, that inner mean girl. So some people think about their best ideas in the shower or when they're driving or when they're doing something like doodling or a task. So do whatever you need to do, but don't edit your ideas until you've created them. There are some bad ideas. Not every idea is a good idea, but when you're creating them is not the time to figure that out. So see if that helps you today, and let me know what you think.